Okay, we are live. Good day, everyone. You're all welcome to today's vlog, today's live stream, and I'll be doing that with my baby here. So, we're so happy to be bringing you updates on what is happening at the training hub, and I have series of persons already on ground that are throwing in some questions already. I hope that this light is not too bright for my eyes so that I can read through your questions. To start with, we are so happy. I'll be giving us, or we shall be giving everyone on this platform lots and lots of gists, lot of stories of real events that took place at the Cetros Foundation Hub, and it has been so wowalicious. It has been wowalizing us, and we are so happy that as a couple we decided to go into this journey of trying to help our youths in Africa out of misery, out of the shanties, out of troubles. And I tell you, it's been a good work. It's been a good work of faith. It's been a good work of sacrifice, endurance, tempting moments, even some moments that we don't even know what to say. We don't know how to qualify it. Okay, come closer. So, to start with, I want to see people coming up live to join us in this discussion, and that is why before we delve into the matter of discourse, I'll be throwing up our link here, our studio link, so that you can join us live. We want to see you. We want to hear your contribution. If you have any questions, you can ask us whatever the question is. And I have some, okay, this is our link. This is our studio link for you to join us live on this stream. If there is anything, like somebody said, good news does good like medicine. I think it's the Bible that says that. It says that good news, if you please come closer, says that good news uh, is like medicine. And I tell you, this week has been pretty filled with challenges and good news always ending it all. And that is why we know that God is still in charge. Okay, let's acknowledge people that are already here before we even started. Can you please read that? Hey, baby.
Bradley Golden says critical role rules.
Critical role rules. Okay. Critical role rules. Okay, that's fine. Then what
He
else
said,
did she say?
please tell me if this hug is PC bros. This is like most of what critical role does, or if it's actually helping kids becoming normal.
Okay. Then the last one, it says,
If I hear words like inclusive and multicultural, this
okay.
is
Maybe we'll try to see if we can understand what you are asking. But in case we didn't get it, you can please rephrase your question so that we can uh, answer appropriately. But let me tell us this beautiful thing. After we set up the foundation, our foundation is actually the foundation of is actually to pick youths that are suffering, that are from families, neglected villages, neglected set of youths that are almost getting frustrated or already frustrated, and teaching them skills that can help them to stop begging for money, depending on people, or going into crime and the likes of them. But let me tell you, this week we started our training already. It's now 2 weeks. We started the 2 weeks, the 3 weeks training. It's supposed to be a 3 weeks training, and there is the other set for 3 months training. The 3 weeks training started 2 weeks ago, and we just concluded 2 weeks. And if you look at our highball, I tell you, it has not been easy to run a foundation. Oh my goodness. Uh-uh. To run a foundation is not a joke, is something that you just have to give your all. It's like you are increasing the number of children you are feeding, you are increasing the number of children you are being responsible for, increasing the number of children you are given transport to even come, because some of these youth they don't even have transportation
Most time.
to come. In short, almost all of them, almost all of them. I think it's only one person that, okay, even him at times he
Yeah,
still
yeah.
collect. In short, it's all of them that collect transportation from us. Talk less of feeding morning and morning and afternoon. We try to do morning, afternoon, and night, but my brother, my sister, we can't count ourselves. That's the past participle of kill. We we discovered that
It's even better than
it's too heavy.
mm,
Did you say it's better that way?
mm,
Okay. We discovered that it was too heavy for us to shoulder, so we decided to go on two meal per day. So, but the good thing is that we are so happy that these youths are coming. The photography and videography section has started, and we started training these youths. They are doing wonderfully well, to the extent that some of the trainers that were coming to train them, they were just like, these your youths are very smart, they are very sharp, they are getting what the some of the trainers thought that our youths are going to be getting in 2 weeks time, 3 weeks, even 3 months time. They are getting it under a day. I'm not
yeah,
exaggerating.
but it should show their
They
work.
are getting, I'm going to show their work. Let me just give you the basis of this discussion. So the four, I told you that we have four stories. Okay, in these stories, which of the stories should we start with? Okay, let's start from in the beginning. In the beginning was the okay. Now the first thing is that I told you that with photography and videography training has already started. We are training these youths that they are not our family members. We don't know them from anywhere. We pick them on the streets. We go to the villages to pick them. We even have one that traveled all the way from Badagry to come and join us here in Lagos for the training. Uh, to the extent that we do not even have a place for her to sleep because she's a lady. We have to try to get her to be sleeping in a church, and she was so happy that she could even pass the night in a
Lodge me,
church and
normally lodge your
come.
place.
Oh, that she could lodge in a church. Mm, she could lodge. This English is very complex. So lodge. Okay, that she could pass the night in a church and come over to the foundation in the morning to get trained and the likes. So what happened is that the catering section has not started, and we're having people coming in for inquiry. Where we're having people, we even saw a little girl, Precious, in the shanty. You, I hope you saw the video we made about a girl called Precious that was staying in one of these shanties. The girl said they
Want
wanted
to
to be a
become a
caterer,
professional baker.
that's he wants to become a professional baker, that's our dream. But we do not have a gas cooker yet at the foundation, and so many other things.
It's oven.
We do not have a gas cooker with oven at the foundation yet. And would you know that we just promised ourselves that we are going to have it, we are going to start, we
We're
collected
going
and
to help the girl.
yeah.
And so many
We
things.
even did a video that we're going to help the girl, and we that we did the video that we're going to help the girl, we're acting by faith that God is going to provide. Do you know that a day to the main day where they're going to have the training, even the trainer was even ready? A day before the training, God supernaturally provided a gas cooker with oven for the foundation.
Mm, it
Oh,
wasn't for
sorry,
the.
it wasn't for the foundation. Okay, let my wife say the story well. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It wasn't for the foundation. Now, let me tell you the story. Okay, let me tell you the story. Because something actually happened.
Hold on.
Sacrifice, everything is about sacrifice. When I was called, I got a call, and the person was like, do we have a gas cooker in our home? I said, no, we don't have a gas cooker. She wanted her daughter to teach our daughter how to bake, and she has been sending so many stuff to my our daughter on baking things to our daughter. So she thought we have oven at home. We don't. When I told her, she couldn't believe it. All of a sudden, she said that we should go and find out the price of a gas oven, of a gas cooker with oven. And somehow, because my mind is always just foundation. I thought she was talking about getting it for the foundation. I quickly jumped up. Okay, let my
No,
wife.
continue, continue.
I quickly
Okay, no
jumped up
problem.
and I ran down to the market. I was, if I tell, there's another story in that story. I jumped down into the market and to go and quickly get the gas cooker, to get the prices for the gas cooker. After doing that, my transportation got exhausted. My transportation got exhausted after roaming up and down and the likes. You won't believe that I came back fulfilled because, oh my baby, I came back fulfilled because I was able to go to fulfill that vision, mission of getting the prizes. I sent it across. Then the fantastic thing happened the following day. The precious Sweet 16 sent us the money to buy the gas cooker just a day to the training of those girls. And she said something. She said, this gas cooker is not actually for the foundation, it's for your daughter, it's for your family. And at that moment, I couldn't believe it because all my mindset was foundation. I now sat back, I said, wow. So, in the process of trying to get something valuable for the use of this poor youth, I never knew that someone out there was just like, I'm making the provision for you. We thanked her, we were so happy. And at the end of the day, we told her that thank you so much for giving us this gas cooker. We know that it's for our personal use, but we need your permission because presently we need to take the gas cooker with oven down to the foundation so that other youth can benefit with our daughter. And she was very happy about it. She gave us the go ahead, and the rest is history. And now we have a gas cooker, and now those youths alongside our daughter, they baked their first oven baked. What's the name of that cake?
Vanilla cake.
Okay, over to you now.
Vanilla cake with frosting.
Okay, over to you while I look for the video.
Okay, so when pressures, some of the other youths in the catering department, they've not actually started, as in some are from far distances, and like one, maybe some are still writing exam. She was not able to make it. Maybe she's strong. So the one that is on ground is the girl from the shanty, Precious by name, that said she wants to become a professional baker and she'll be so happy if this her dream comes true. She did not even know how we got to know her, and she was so grateful. You won't believe when she did not even believe it when she came. She was so excited, she was so happy, as if she was dreaming. That, do you mean it? Is it just like that? Because we told her that it's when it starts. She was still thinking it's going to be very long, because we were thinking of it that we never had the oven they were going to use until God did this miracle and the oven and the gas cooker came. So she was so excited when she came. The joys, I said the joy all over her face was written in her expression and everything. And when we baked the cake, when we were done, it was late at night before we added the first thing. So we had to say we had to say come back the next day to take your portion to your parents and all the likes. You won't believe the time the girl came the next day. She said, "Please, ma, I don't want to go for now. I don't want to go." I said, I now trained. I said, "Yes, it's good you're here. You're here to learn. You don't like to stay in your shanty. You don't like, but if you're here, your time is your life, and whatever you do with your life, it's what you're going to become. So far you don't want to stay in the shanty again. You love to be here. You have to start working now. Go back home, go and face your studies. That position you took, maybe she said she took 30 30
35 or
something
something.
position out of 80 pupils in the class, 80 students, I mean. I said it's not a good one. You have to go and read very well before you can become a professional baker. Must know your books, you must know your onion, you have to know how to read, how to do everything. So you must go and learn your books very well. Then all that you've been taught today, you must write them out, tell us everything by the time you are coming for the next class. So I really love you. I know you want to be here to be playing, but it's not a playing thing. It's something professional to help you. So she was so grateful. She packed her own cake and she went, and she was so happy. Even her mom had to come the next day to say thank you very much and all the likes. And it was really really fun for you. She never wanted to leave the place, but I told her you have to start working now. Go read your book, do your work, do your practice, and you'll be very great. So that's just it. And you can just see the video as in shots clip into it.
Okay, let me since we've already summarized that video, let me just show you what happened there.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. We didn't get your name.
Oh, my name is
Ayomi.
Ayomikun.
It's a pleasure. I'm Dr. Toluwani Setro.
Okay, let me come in here. Ayomikun that you are seeing here happens to be their international trainer, the first person to offer to train our youth in catering was from Obodo Oyinbo, abroad, from Obodo abroad, from the foreign country. And we are so grateful that we are now having international volunteers. So in case you are there, you might say that you do not have money to support the foundation, but you have the knowledge, the technical know-how that you can pass on to this youth, the training that you can give to this youth. Maybe you are training a particular skill or craft or just some knowledge-based training. Please, we are looking for more volunteers like Ayomekun, and she did great. I want you to follow this video. It's really touchy one.
Yeah.
And they are precious.
They are precious.
That Precious was the little girl we picked from the shanty that we are talking about, and I tell you, she's so grateful. We gave her the shower cap. We gave our daughter a shower cap also, and this shower cap was sent by someone that I don't want to mention her name again. She's just so lovely, a baby, hot baby girl.
Okay.
In the photography at the background, they are covering us.
Oh,
These are the
first thing we need to do you guys have like a form where we can put the cake in it? That's the first thing we need like just a normal form to put in the oven. Once you have this, we'll need a bit of butter to put on it to spread it around. So I have like
okay, is it
yes, this is fine. This is fine.
yes, we have this.
That's perfect. Yeah, so you can just put it in the butter.
Okay.
A bit.
Okay.
So I have a bit of here. And you can just spread around all over.
Yeah, precious.
Okay, so this is just to give us a sneak peek into what actually transpired there. So I'm going to be, because I'm still going to do a proper video to show all this that was actually done. I want to show you the end result of what they did here. The trainer was so exceptional, very good spirited lady, beautiful inside out,
Yes.
pointed nose, just on point,
and lovely
lovable,
character.
respectable. She's filled with honor, with dignity, and so as in she explained everything that needed to be done, with a pinch of smiles just being dropped here and there. Is it a pinch or loads of smile being dropped here and there? Okay, you can see the cake. You can see the cake already going in there. So it was
And
a
Okay.
really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You were asking
do
So,
questions.
you do you usually
Okay, they were they were asked some questions
On what they
on what
learned.
they've learned, and the youth were just so happy in response. Okay, so I think we are done. Oh, I wanted us to see the end
Okay.
result of the cake. The
Sure.
cake was so beautiful. It came out perfectly.
That's it.
Wow, wow. Let me give you, before we jump into the
This
next.
is the precious. This
This
is the girl from the shanty. You can see the joy written all over her. As in, now I'm becoming a professional baker.
She was
So,
so happy,
okay.
and the end result of
The-
their cake
yeah.
wowed everybody. Almost everybody that came to the
To the up.
foundation of, they were so surprised that these little girls were the one that came out with this kind of fantastic result
Okay, show
of a
me
cake.
something.
So I really want us to, is the cake okay,
Mhm.
okay, look at the cake. Look at the beautiful cake that they ended up with. The,
Vanilla cake
okay,
with
talk,
frosting.
yeah, talk about the cake a bit.
Yeah, so it was really, in fact, when the cake was in the oven, the photography and videography section, they were having their training. They could not even concentrate. Their trainer just came out and said, "Oh, this thing that you people are baking is touching us there, it's touching us there." And the children are really coping with what they're learning. And before we know it, when it was done, everyone was just expectant. They wanted to see it, they wanted to taste it. And when it came out, it was actually lovely, lovely, lovely. And the taste was wow. And we really, really blessed God for it. It was a great experience. The children were so happy. And
Okay, you can see pictures of the cake. You can see the picture of the cake on our Instagram handle,
yes.
um, Setro Photos. You can see the picture of the cake on our Instagram handle. Kindly go to that our Instagram and do
And
follow us, like the cake and some others, based on the stories we are going into now. So let's move to the next story. Okay, the next story here is the story of the lady by the right. The lady by the right, she what's her name again?
Alice.
Alice. Alice happened to be, we met with Alice. We discovered Alice when we traveled down to Badagry, the riverine area of what's it called? The very deep riverine in the interlock of Lagos. So we got in contact with Alice during one of those during our project Search to Build season 2. When we met with Alice, Alice was filled with so many stories. In short, we are preparing a story about her. She has gone through a lot. She has seen a whole within the short frame of time. She has been an house help in 2 different homes
Like
and the
three.
likes. And when we got to Badagry, she was working at a place that they were paying her fif-
Mm.
15.
We're paying our
They were
stipend.
just paying her stipend that cannot even take care of her for 5 days. And but we thank God, when we spoke with her about this foundation, do you know what Alice did? She quit the job over there, came down to Lagos to come to this foundation so that we can train her in photography. She said that her desire is to learn photography. And coming down to Lagos, as we're training her, we're also monitoring her. We're looking at how she does her things and the likes. So we discovered something she never knew. We discovered the talent in Alice, that she can be a very good actress, and it will shock you. She has actualize her dream in the area of acting. The picture you are seeing presently is the cover, the film cover, or what do they call them? The movie cover for a film, for a film about her and some other persons. What's it called? Not a film about her, about a film that was written that she featured inside, and she acted a part very, very, very beautiful. That people were like, wow, how can this, has this girl been acting? You can see her with some other members of the crew there. So she was so happy that she could find fulfillment. She's been trained as a photographer and a videographer. Um, and I'm so happy with the way she's advancing in that course. And now she's becoming a popular jingle because everybody just came out when she was even acting. We acted on the street. The street scene was so powerfully acted by her. And please watch out for that short movie when it's out. I want you to please watch and share so that we can promote this youth. That is all we can be so proud of, that lives of this youth are being
Yes,
transformed.
yes, yes.
They begin to discover some things about themselves that were not known to them before. Okay, let's go to the
Thank you.
next story. The next story that you're going to be seeing here, I know that you would have been seeing the picture of one of a beautiful dark skin color lady by the left hand. She is not part of the AYDS youth. She is part of our acting group in a particular location. But what happened is that our youth that were training in photography, we decided to use her as a model. And since these youths are undergoing training as a photographer, what they now did was I gave them series of tests, series of photography shoots to edit and the likes, to edit and the likes. And I tell you that these youths are doing wonderfully well. And there is a picture that I'm going to show you that this youth actually worked on, and I tell you, a lot of comment has been coming on that particular picture. I will show you that when we get there. Okay, this is the story. This is the third story. The first story rather. The first story about the gas cooker that was given to us just some few days to the beginning of our catering section, and it was just like a dream when we were told to go and get the free I said the freezer, when we were told to go and get the gas cooker with oven. And it's so I don't know how to I don't want to say this slogan. What was that our slogan? It is making me so emotional. So it's just things are happening at the foundation that we just know that is God, because it can only be God at this particular time
Yeah.
to be able to really take care of this youth. Is not easy. The prices of things have skyrocketed. uh the price of dollar, you can see how much we bought this gas cooker. We bought the gas cooker, we got a cylinder with it, we got hose and everything, and we're just so grateful that this is happening. Okay, you can see Alice here while she was having her acting section. So when she was when she was acting, she really played her role well. And you can see me there, Mr. Setro, acting as the cameraman,
The movie
the
director
movie director,
and
cameraman,
editor,
continuity, editor,
no one man,
everything.
one man.
One man show.
No, but your
But
training, your
I'm
trainee
using
was
this
also
to
there.
train. Yeah, I'm training the youths on how to cover a video shoot and the likes of them. My trainees are behind me. You can see my wife there. I don't know what she's
What did
looking
they
for.
make up when she's looking for doing the
She,
make?
okay,
Uh-huh.
she's doing makeup, but why will you carry my baby out like this? So So that's just the good thing is that we are in a secure place and training these youths, and their life is better for it. They are so
Watch out for
happy.
this view,
What
as
a,
in
yeah.
people on the street were even
Thank you
looking
so
at it.
much, Grandma. See, I really, really, really appreciate. So my dad said that tomorrow I'm going to make a vanilla cake.
Okay, that's my little angel there appreciating Madam Sweet 16, and we are so grateful for what is happening over there at the foundation. I will tell you that we just got back today. We just got back from there today, back to our house, away from sleeping on the floor because we had to just pay the price of staying there to make sure that things were actually the way it should be. And the youth, because it's a little bit of a distance to where we stay, to our house, so we just had to stay there during those periods to put things in place and make sure that everything is working fantastically well. So these are some of the updates we are giving to you this night or this morning with respect to whichever the country you are in. And
Okay, for the person that was asking, uh, we did not even get Bradley Golden. The foundation is about helping youths. Yes, I think
critical role rules, okay.
you don't understand it.
Please
Maybe
tell me if this organization is PC Bull. I don't understand.
mm, so maybe
Like
he wants to
most
know
of
more
what?
about our foundation.
Okay,
Our foundation, our main interest is to pick up neglected but diligent African youths
yeah.
that are from poor backgrounds that can't afford to be trained in anything they wanted to be. So we pick them up, we ask them the questions of what do you like to do? What skill would you like to learn if you had the opportunity, if you had the money? And once they make that known to us, we go at it, making sure that they are trained in whatever skill or vocational stuff they want to become. And once they are trained, we'll get them established, we monitor them, we'll help them set up by getting them their setup tools, then also market their works, their goods, their services, and everything. And it's been a wonderful experience. We've been having different youths from, we have auto mechanics, we have those in upholstery, we have those learning organizing, we have those into catering that you're saying, those into hairstyling, those into photography, videography, fashion, name it. We have different crafts and across different states and some in other countries in Africa. And we're still planning going to many different African countries. And that's just it. So you could show them the picture that one of the youths also exited as in.
Continue.
So that's just what we are about. And how we make sure, how do we sustain this? We make sure that we really get to know the youths that are really poor, not just those that are pretending to be poor, those that are really from poor backgrounds. Those are the ones we try to help. They'll do a video to show us that they are really from poor backgrounds and they needed the help. But those that can afford it, they have to pay. So we're still looking for more of such persons. We are looking for such persons. If you have children you want to train, the hub is open to you. You can help the foundation that way by training something for their training so that we'll be able to help the less privileged ones and the others. And we provide service to clients, to customers. Look at the photography section now. This is what the youths are producing. You can call us for photography and videography anywhere. Yes, we travel anywhere. So this youth,
That's our own work.
yeah,
That's our
yes,
own personal work. Photography
and
and videography is
videography
what I do.
and
She
fashion.
is into fashion and the likes. So we are using this opportunity to train these youth in exactly what we do. So and let me quickly share a let me quickly share a picture that was, look at this picture. This picture got everybody talking. This picture of my wife was actually edited from beginning to end by one of the youths that we
Yes,
trained. And I
yes.
tell you, it was just the talk of the town. Most people loved it and the likes. So if we can achieve this within just 2 weeks, 2 weeks of training, and we already have this youth this way, you can now imagine by the time they are with us for 3 months, 6 months down the line. And this first level of training is, we are going to be through with this training by next week. They are going to be through with the first 3 weeks training, and as such, by the time they are through with this, what's it called? Sorry. Okay, by the time they are through with this first 3 weeks training, the few that there are some of them that we have selected, or we have already noted down to select, to train them further for like 3 months, 6 months. Some of them will even be drafted in to support the foundation, to work at the foundation, and we are going to be paying them some upkeep so that they can take care of themselves and the likes. And we are so grateful because we, as a family, as a couple, we have the opportunity to do this for this youth, to rise up, to be of help to them. And this is so interesting a thing, regardless of the demand, you know, the demand it's taking on, the demand that is taken from us, is demanding us not to sleep in our house, is demanding us to be sleeping on the bare floor because the spaces there are office spaces and the like, where the youth are working and the likes of them. But we are so grateful that we are seeing the results, we are seeing the attitudinal change, like some of the youths we also discovered during the course of the training, these 2 weeks that they've spent. Some of them, we discovered that they don't even know how to say thank you. When you can imagine, my wife just put to bed not just 2 months back, and because of the catering section, we've not been able to get someone to manage that section. So my wife has been the one cooking and all the stuff for them, cooking for that large number of people. Although we are still expecting even more, you know. By the time you give them food, we discover that some of them, to even say thank you, they don't know how to say thank you. And I had to tell them that even God, if God provides something for you and you cannot say thank you, even God will be angry. Talk less of we human beings. So we started training them, you know, we are passing them through a mind rebuilding system that they're now saying, oh, this is actually wrong. Whatever they've grown up with as a kind of character that is not right, that does not recognize honor and respect, and treasuring the sacrifices that people have paid for them, that is not worth it. So the before we knew it, they started changing. Their attitude started matching up to expectation. Now they can now say, thank you so very much, ma, and appreciating that. And the attitude of Nigerians being late, coming late to this thing, to the office. mm, I dealt with that severely because I discovered that some of them just started coming late. I and my wife just told them, go back. We are sending you off the program. So that really kept them at their toes because what do you expect? They are youth. They will try you in some bad character. If they discover that you did not correct them and other stuff, they will introduce another one, and that's how they will keep on going if you are not uh, helping them to mold their attitude, which will, in the long run, impact
Yes.
negatively on whatever help we are giving to them, because irrespective of the training we are giving to them, irrespective of the exposure we are giving to them, it is only men of character, it is only women of character that will last in business, in families, in relationship, and the likes. And if there is no relationship, you cannot last in anything. So these are just the ways we have been able to affect this youth positively, and we are so glad and we are so glad about it. That's my daughter talking there. And we are so glad about it. And we just felt like today we should give you an update. And in case you have been waiting for stories, for more edited videos from us, please
Yes.
just know that
The
is
work
the
is
workload is killing. I tell you, it's killing. And I've been on malaria drug for some days now, and the workload is just killing. But we thank God that we are seeing the results change in the life of these youth, and they themselves, their
you can see
character,
their
uh,
wonderful
they are
smiles
so
that
happy. They are
their lives
so
are being
happy.
transformed.
Yeah.
That's just to put a smile on another person's face, even the person that cannot pay you.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing in life. And you just do what you've been created for, you've been sent to do on it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you achieve it, in fulfilling you others' destiny, your destiny is fulfilled.
Yeah.
In helping others, you already helped. Because for you to make people smile, on Saturday I saw the smile of a lifetime in
Precious.
Precious, and
Like she
also
was just
Ali.
smiling.
Yes, yes,
To the
very,
extent that
very.
she even brought her mom
Yes, yes, to say
to
thank
say
you.
thank you.
So, and the other lady to Alice, she was so fulfilled. That acting gave her confidence. She was so
Okay,
happy.
there's something I wanted to say about that lady. Let me just tell you this. You know that lady, she has pronounced tribal mark, and in this part of the world, tribal mark used to be very popular in those days, but presently, because of education, exposure, and the likes, people have stopped giving their children pronounced tribal mark and the likes of them. But why am I saying this? They some persons are, as in they treat people with tribal mark with some level of disrespect. They joke, you understand, they use them as an object of joke or whatever. But I tell you,
So
we
they
have
don't
been,
really have
so they don't have
confidence in
confidence in
themselves.
themselves. They lose confidence in themselves. They don't see themselves as beautiful. But one thing we have been able to achieve in this our program is to uh, make her know, that's Alice, been able to make her know, to reassure her that even that her tribal mark is a selling point. And she was so happy when whenever we talk about the tribal mark, we boost our morale. And we now even told her that it's because of this your tribal mark that we are giving you this role. It accentuates the role. And it was just so funny. She was so happy. The expression, ever since that movie, her expression changed because she was like the lead, okay, second to the lead character. you know Everything about her changed, to the extent that we are even planning on using her as models for some cloth lines and the likes. So those are the things that these youth want, so that they will believe in themselves, because there is little that our family can do to help these youth if they don't believe in themselves. And we thank God that we have some level of emotional intelligence to pass on to this youth, and we have some work experience to pass on to this youth, because what I'm revealing to this youth are my business secrets in photography and videography. And I'm not scared, because I'm doing it in love. I'm doing it in faith that their life will be positively impacted. And I'm so happy that they are catching up and they are ready to run fast with it. So, being that as it may, that means our kitchen
Catering
catering
department
department has kicked up. What's it called? Our photography and videography is up already. Our fashion is up. The only section that is still waiting to catch up
at the hub, because we have
at
different
the hub.
sections
Yeah,
at different
yeah.
locations.
I'm talking of the hub.
Hub
The
right
hub.
now.
The only section that is waiting to kick up is the
Hairstyling
hairstyling
department and
department and
barbing.
barbing. So that's the section that we've not gotten all the necessary things that can make that department start up. The other department is not that we have gotten everything, but at
But
least
at
we can
least
start from
some.
somewhere. They have a little bit of what we can start with. So we are so grateful. Today's vlog we want to close at this time because this particular time, this is about to 1 a.m. in the midnight that we are doing this. You can see our baby is sleeping. We are also feeling very strong, not drowsy. So I want to believe that
Up to now, maybe Jimbarak is not
Maybe
doing it
Jimba
today.
thought we will not be having it today because we came up so late. And so if you, everyone that will be seeing this video,
Up
kindly
to
give
now,
it after now, kindly give
live
it a
stream
thumbs up
and share.
and
And
share
how you
our
can help
video.
more of these youth
If
is
you
to,
have any question, you can ask us.
and you
Okay.
can please share our GoFundMe page to help more of these youth. There are still so many. We have still been receiving their calls. Those that are not able to come to the orb, those outside Lagos State, Nigeria, those outside Nigeria, yes,
I even
they've
got a call from Kenya today. They were asking if we have the same kind of
nation,
foundations location like this in Kenya.
yeah,
I told them that no, but
we are,
uh, very soon when we get a reliable representative in Kenya, we'll be able to have that. So if you are there from Kenya and you are trustworthy, reach out to us. Let's see how we can uh, work together so that it can help us manage youth from Kenya.
yes,
So let's see. The main thing is that these youth need to be trained in crafts that they really love to patronize
to learn.
to learn. Okay.
And so that's it. So you can just go to our GoFundMe page. Can you just display our GoFundMe page? Whatever you're sending there is going to help a youth. Just $1 can change the life of a youth, many youth. And we really want to appreciate all those that have been helping thus far. You will never go unrewarded here in life and eternity by God's grace in Jesus' name. So please help us. Just share the GoFundMe page. You don't know by sharing who will see it, and help share our videos too so that many people get to know about this good work and they'll help the foundation. You don't know the person you will share to that will just say, okay, this is what I want to do to the youth, this is what I want to do to the foundation, and that's just it. So you can share, you can help us share our GoFundMe page, and you'll see. Then you can also follow us on Instagram, Cetros Foundation,
Mm.
at Cetros Foundation, then at Cetros Photos too. That's where we're displaying most of the
Yeah.
work that these youths are doing, that
And the
we
one
are
and
doing,
our
our
own
own
personal
professional work.
work and
Yes,
what the youth that we are training
training
are
are
doing.
doing.
We display that on Setro
Photos,
Photos.
yes, yes.
Setro Photos. That is spelled as the photo is spelled as
COS,
Photos.
yes,
Okay.
on Instagram.
I think I'm struggling to get the link. Okay, after now I'll put the link of the GoFundMe there. But I think what's the name? The other this thing that
PayPal, our
PayPal.
PayPal
Our
account is
PayPal is very easy. Our PayPal account is just Cetros
just
Foundation at Gmail.
Gmail, yes.
Cetros Foundation at Gmail. You can support us via PayPal. Cetros Foundation at Gmail. Help me to check this thing. If I,
Cetros
yeah,
Foundation at gmail.com. Is
mm,
that, yes, that's it.
okay.
So
So
please, that's it. It's today we are so, let me not say we are exhausted. You can see how my face is. It's been easy. Let me not say not easy, but want to say thank you. We know we're getting there, and we're gonna be smiling. This is the sowing time. We have to sow
yeah,
into the life of these youth. So by the time we'll be reaping, we'll all reap good. And all these youths, they'll be taking off the streets of crime,
yeah.
illegalism, murder, and every bad thing you can say of, and we will all be happy. So from with the sectors, we are saying don't forget to be happy despite the challenges. Still find a space to smile in your life, and that cures a lot of things. And still, whatever you're going through, just have the hope that it's gonna be well. And with God, it's going to be well. The
And
Holy Spirit
please
will see
remember
it
to
through.
help us share our YouTube channel.
Yes.
We need more subscribers to follow us on this channel. We need more people to be aware of what we are doing. Share our content on your platforms, on your even in your family meeting. Put a gun to their head and tell them to subscribe. Don't mind, just kidding, but I'm serious about it. Tell them to do it, or you'll not give them chicken. So we really appreciate you guys. We thank you for staying with us all the while. We look forward to more comments as we all go through this. So from the Setros, we want to say thank you and bye bye.
Hmm.
Bye.